Come on in and sit down. You cut the hardcore crew chewing the fat. You cut us shooting the shit. You cut us in the moment. Welcome everyone to this edition of Hardcore Wrestling Radio's In the Moment. I am your hardcore host, Rickhead, and today I am flying solo. And there's a lot of shit I need to get off my chest. First, there's this segment on the WWE, Let's Make Darren Young Great Again. And I watched this segment, and all I want to do is just take a big shit, because that's more entertaining than these fucking segments. First, we have the Hall of Famer, Bob Backlund. Now, I have no problem with this guy. He's funny, energetic, he's got all the charisma. And then you have this polar opposite, this guy, Darren Young, and he's boring. He has about as much charisma than fucking Ryback does, who has no charisma at all. I just don't get what they're trying to do with the segment. They picked the wrong guy, Darren Young. Now, why they're trying to do this, I have no fucking idea. And the concept is, let's make Darren Young great again. My biggest question, when is Darren Young ever great? This fucking guy has not done anything since being in the WWE. When he was in NXT or Nexus, he didn't shit. The primetime players, again, nothing. Didn't even impress me at all. This guy just, he should have been gone. He was doing the spring cleaning, and who did they get rid of? One of the most entertaining guys, Damien Sandow. Now, Damien Sandow could have been put in this same spot where Darren Young is, and it would have taken right off. Why? Because Damien Sandow is a naturally funny guy. Even after he left the WWE, he's already getting offers to doing movies, voiceovers, and comedy. What does that say about this guy? So they keep fucking Darren Young, and they get rid of guys who are naturally talented. WWE sometimes makes no fucking sense at all. But let's jump over to another subject, AJ Styles. This guy debuted in the Royal Rumble, and people were over. They were freaking the fuck out. I was marking out. Why? Because AJ Styles made his name all over the world. Now, okay, I understand why he lost Roman Reigns for the titles. Obviously, not going to give the titles the first time out. So who's he fight after that? John Cena. He comes in, again, place goes ballistic, because this is a fantasy fight that everybody's going to want to see in the wrestling industry. All the wrestling fans. So he comes out, they have this great back and forth promo, only to turn AJ Styles heel. Now we know what's going to happen from here. There's going to be like 2 or 3 matches between the two. AJ Styles may get that heel win. Then John Cena eventually is going to come out on top. Why do they do this? It's simple. Because the WWE is scared. That's right. The WWE, the biggest company in the wrestling industry, is intimidated. They don't want anybody to think that an outside wrestler can make a name for themselves and prove to be great only because they don't want to. They have to think that they're the ones who make all the great superstars. They're the ones who have to think that, yes, it's us and nobody else. They're just indie wrestlers. But you know, look what they did with Sting. Same situation. Sting, a legend. He comes in the company and couldn't win one pay-per-view. WrestleMania 31, he fights against Triple H, and Triple H, who almost never fights, beats him. It's just fucking ridiculous. Now, again, I'm going to be rambling on, so I want to jump over to John Cena again. John Cena, I have no problem with him on any level. Yes, he has charisma. He has the strength. He has everything that a wrestler should be, but one thing. Variety. He has no variety at all. Ever since he got rid of that thugonomics gimmick and went to this new hustle, loyalty, and respect gimmick, he hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed with him is his fucking t-shirts. I mean, God forbid he could try to become a heel, because he would know if he'd flop. John Cena just has to be the same guy because he has to stay in that safe zone. AJ Styles made it everywhere around the world. John Cena only made it in the WWE. Now, yes, if John Cena left the WWE tomorrow and walked over into some other indie company, yeah, the fans would mark out. But let's flip the script for a minute. Would John Cena be as popular today if he was working all around the indie industry? Possibly, maybe, maybe not. Look at Triple H. Same thing. He was over in WCW and he did nothing. He was nobody. And then he comes over to the WWE. He gets in with a clique and eventually becomes one of the greatest superstars. I have no problems with Triple H, but it's all about the WWE. They have to prove that they're the ones that make the superstars. They're the ones that, God forbid, anybody else make an awesome character or awesome wrestler aside from them. Now, I'm going to wrap it up here because I can keep on going on forever, but that's it for this edition of In the Moment. If you like what I got to say, please put your comments in the comment section below. Please follow us over at youtube.com/HWR show. And come on over to our Facebook page in the group sections, HWR chat room. You can say what you want, how you fucking want to say it. Speak your mind about wrestling. We don't give a shit. Again, Facebook.com/groups, HWR chat room. I am your hardcore host, Rick Head, saying we'll see you when we see you. Thank you for listening to this edition of In the Moment. Be sure you subscribe to us over at youtube.com/HWR show. And if you want to join in the conversation, head on over to the group section on Facebook.com under the name HWR Chat Room. Until the next time, this is your hardcore host, Rick Head, saying we'll see you when we see you.